So it's story time tea. That's me. And I'm here to tell y'all a story that happened the other day. so basically, I'm minding my business, doing my little walk home from the gym that I usually do on days that I'm off. I usually like to call my dad or call my mom, maybe call both depending on how long the conversations are, and just talk to them, see what they up to. I usually go to the gym like before 3 o'clock, so both of them will be like at work. So I'm like, what's up, dad? Like, what you got going on? We talking about like his whole life story and everything, like everything he got going on, and I'm just like listening, like, yeah, minding my business, y'all. And like people always beeping at me when I'm walking from the gym or walking to the gym. Normal stuff. I'm used to this. This man, I seen him driving down the street. But like when I see stuff, I try to act like I don't see it, because I'm just like, if I just act like you don't exist, then maybe you'll go away, right? It works. It works like 60% of the time. And so I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna act like this man, I did not just see him go that way. I'm gonna just act like I didn't see him go that way. I'm gonna just keep on walking. Obviously, y'all know he spun the bend. Like, he spun the block, y'all. And he had to go down a little bit because, like, it wasn't no way for him to turn. Like, it was like a long road where it's like, you can't turn. And it was heck of cars. Like, because by the time I came out of the gym, it was like 2. So everybody outside. And he rolled around, parked his car in a parking lot, right? But he didn't even really park for real. He literally just pulled into the parking lot, jumped out his car. He wasn't in a parking spot. He was just literally in front of somebody's business. Like, nobody can get into that business no more. Nobody sees the door to that business because he literally parked his truck right there. He didn't care, y'all. And left his car right there, right? I seen this man. I ignored him, y'all. He didn't seem like he locked the doors. I didn't hear no click, click, nothing. Like, he just pulled up on me. Like, I'm like, the hell? And I'm on the phone with my dad. I'm like, yo, dad, you about to hear a very ridiculous conversation. I just want you to know this man is like walking over to me and he's about to say something dumb. And I know he is. And so my dad's just like, okay. And so the guy's just like, hey, how are you? I'm just like, I'm well. He's like, where you going at? I'm just like, places. He's just like, oh, so you want to go some places with me? I'm just like, I'm good, you know, having a good little time just going to the places that I'm trying to get to. He's just like, you sure? Because, you know, you walking and I'm driving and I could just take you. And I'm just like, I think I'm okay. And he's just like, but like, you didn't even ask me how I was. And I was just like, I know I didn't ask you how you were. I know. I seen me when I didn't ask. Yeah, I was there for that. He's just like, well, you're not going to ask me how my day is? And just like, no, I'm kind of in the middle of asking somebody else how their day is, because you see I'm on the phone. Like, he's like, oh, well, obviously that's not your boyfriend, because if that was your boyfriend, you would have da-da-da-da. And I'm just like, bro, you don't know who was on this phone. You don't know who is on this phone. And it don't matter if it was my boyfriend, my girlfriend, my mother, my father. Like, no matter who it is, you're interrupting. Like, why are you here? And so I was just like, didn't you left your vehicle. You left your vehicle back there. And then these other men were walking towards us. And so he's going to say something. Hey, y'all, it's a car back there. The key's in the ignition. If y'all want to take it, y'all can go ahead. Who mans? Who mans is this, bro? Whose mans is this? And so he's just like, yeah, I'm not worried about that car. I came over here to get your number. I came over here to talk to you. I came over here to, I'm like, no. Just no. No altogether. Your priorities ain't even right. Because he did not have no keys in his hand, y'all. Like, I literally think that, like, he left them keys over there in the car, didn't care, left the whole car there. Boop. Doesn't matter. Like, Wallen, what are you doing? Like, even if he had his keys on him, you didn't park in a parking spot, sir. You literally left your car in the middle of a parking lot where businesses are. Like, you're in the way. You're You're rude, first of all. You're very inconsiderate to the people that got to come in and out of that parking lot, because now it's only one entrance and exit because you parked in front of the other one. Like, you're literally blocking a door and you're blocking an entrance to the parking lot all at once. And you think I want to talk to you? You're an indecent human being at this point, because you don't care about what nobody else got going on. You just like, yeah, I'm gonna leave my car here because I'm trying to get somebody's number. Like, bro, what? You literally could have parked on the side of the street. Like, there were spaces on the side of the street. You literally went into the parking lot, left your car there. Like, what's wrong with you? And so I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. He's just like, you sure? Because like, it's hot outside. I'm just like, yep, it's 82 degrees. I know. And he's just like, well, I just feel like you ain't really giving me a chance. And I'm like, that's because I wasn't ever going to give you a chance. I'm literally in the middle of a conversation with somebody, and the conversation is an important conversation, and I'm having to talk to you instead of continuing my conversation with this person. So go away. But like in a sweet way though. In a sweet way. Go away, but in a sweet way. He's just like, no, because I really left my car over there just to talk to you, and I felt like you was going to give me more of a chance, and I'm just like, so you rolled down the other side of the street, and you saw that I was on this side of the street. You spun the bend. You illegally parked your car right there, got out, chased me 4 blocks down the street, because once I saw him get out of his car, I started walking fast as shit. I started walking so fast. I got out of there. And so I was just like, you literally chased me down the street. And you thought I was going to be like, yes, my number. Like, no, like, I was going to be like, you know what? Since you put so much effort in and you really tried hard, here you go. My number. No, who's going to do that? Like, you're not cute. Like, he wasn't my type anyway, but even if he was, he could have been my type to a T. Bro, your personality is obviously not one that I would want to interact with, because that was very ridiculous and careless of you and rude. Like, it's so many combinations of what is going on that I would not want to talk to you. I'm like, bro, go ahead. Like, I'm not that cute for you to be hopping out of the car like that. Like, literally, I look a mess. I literally just came out of the gym. Like, I'm hot. I'm dirty. Probably don't smell good, to be honest. Like, just got out of the gym. I was in there for 2 hours because it was a full body day. So, like, I don't feel like being bothered. Like, I just wanted to have a cool little conversation with my dad walking home. And I'm just like, you're annoying. And I'm like, this is exactly why I don't walk down Ricetown Road. like, come on. Like, it literally doesn't make any sense. Like, why are you over here? And so I'm just like, all right. He's like, well, what's your name? And I'm just like, I don't have a name. And he's just like, you know what? You look like your name would start with a T. And I'm just like, okay. And he's just like, I'm going to call you Tiana. I said, okay. And he was like, all right, Tiana. So when you going to let me take you out? I'm just like, I literally just told you that I wasn't interested in the sweetest way I possibly could. Like, do I actually have to be rude for you to get you to go away? Because I'm not in the mood for this right now. I'm really not. And I try not to be mean to people because I don't want to get shot or stabbed or ran over. Because you be mean to somebody and they just like, I can't believe this. I'm outraged. And now you die. I don't want to die. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to just be nice to you. But also go away. Like, go away. Like, nobody's interested in talking to you. And I told you that as soon as you came over here that I was not interested in talking to you. So I don't know. A girl shouldn't have to be convinced. Like, you shouldn't have to convince a woman to talk to you. They should just want to talk to you. If they don't just want to talk to you before you even say anything, they probably don't like you for real. They probably don't think that you're cute. You're not cute. You look dusty. Like, go ahead somewhere. But he was not having it. He's just like, no, you're going to talk to me. And I'm just like, and he was like, all right, well, I've been walking with you down this street for 5 minutes and you're not really trying to talk to me right now, so I'm going to just talk to you another time. And I'm like, yeah, maybe. And he's just like, okay, Tiana, see you later. And I'm just like, okay. And he's just like, and if I see you again and I call you Tiana, you better respond because you wasn't trying to tell me your real name. And I'm just like, okay. He's like, all right, Tiana. And I'm like, and then my dad was like, yo, that was wild. And I'm like, yo, for real? Like, and I really be trying to tell my dad that people just be wilding. And like, he knows that people be wilding, but like for him to be on the phone with me, listening to this man trying to like state his claim on this land is crazy. I'm just like, bro, go ahead. Like, nobody wants to talk to you. And so me and my dad just laughing like, wilding. And so then we continue our conversation or whatever. And mind you, my walk from the gym to my house is like 3 miles for him. So I was walking for a little minute or whatever. He had caught me kind of at the beginning of my walk or whatever. And then like I got closer to my house. I think I was like a half a mile away from my house. And then I seen him again. He seen me first though. And he was driving down the street. And he was just like, Tiana, that's really crazy about you. And I'm just like, he was like, so you really gonna walk that long old walk in this heat and you ain't gonna let me take you to where you was going at? And I'm just like, no, I didn't want you to take me. So I kept walking. He's just like, I just can't believe you because that's really crazy about you. You really going to just keep on walking and act like you don't need a ride or you don't want to ride for me. I ain't even do nothing but be nice to you and da-da-da-da. And I'm just like, is this man really cussing me out right now? He used a few curse words. I'm not going to use all of them. But he was really cussing me out. Like in the car, driving next to me slowly, cussing me out as I'm walking down the street on the phone with my dad. I'm just like, bro, what is your problem? Like, what is your problem? Like, what is your actual problem? Like, I didn't say you was ugly. I didn't say nothing bad about you. I just said I was not interested in talking to anyone currently. That's all I said. I didn't say it was anything wrong with you or like that my distance was going to be a short distance and I was almost there. Like, I didn't lie to you about anything. Like, I just was like, nah, I'm good, fam. He was wilding. And so like the car behind him had their windows open and they was just like, is he really cussing you out for not wanting to ride right now? And I was like, girl, yes. Like I was so dead. And so the car behind him was like, beep, beep, beep. I was like, girl, please, cause get him. And he was just like, I don't care if they beeping at me. I just find it real crazy how you ain't want to ride for me. And look at you, dumb, walking down the street. And I'm just like, yeah, me, dumb, walking down the street. No, you, dumb, in the car, yelling at a lady on the side of the street that you don't know for whatever reason. I mean, it's like, I literally want to walk. Like, if I didn't want to walk, I would have just went to the gym with my best friend and we would have left together and I wouldn't have walked. Or I would, you know, like, it was so many ways for me not to walk and I chose to walk. This is literally a part of my schedule. And I like to do my hour-long walk. Like, I do this 3 times a week. I'm going to do this hour-long walk and whatever. I just usually don't walk on this street because it's too much traffic and I don't want people saying stuff to me. And so I'm just like, yeah, you're the reason why I don't walk down this street. You're the exact reason why I don't walk down this street. Because you're ridiculous. What is this? Like, what is this interaction right here? I literally don't understand what's going on. And like, he made everybody behind him miss the light. And so he's just sitting at the light. Like, because he did end up driving past me, but really not by that much because he made everybody miss the light. So he had to stop at the light and he was just sitting there mad. Like, once I walked past his car, because he was at the light and I was about to walk across the street. He was just there like, I was dying. I would die. I'm just like, bro, you are actually upset. You're like actually angry. You're actually mad at me. And you don't even know my name. That's crazy. I've never had so much anger for a person that I don't know. Usually people that I don't know can't make me mad. Like, unless they're like a person with like some type of power over me for some reason, like, then they do something dumb and I'd be mad about it maybe. But like, I can't think of a time where somebody said, I don't want to talk to you. And I was just like, so angry. Like, what are you talking about? Like, why are you mad? You should just be like, you're lost. Girl, bye. I'm not worried about you. Even though I just hopped out my car, I'm still not worried about you. Bye. I'd rather you be like that than to like go full Hulk in the car yelling at me because I'm still walking down the street. Like, it's not like I was like, well, my walk is short, and so I'm going to be there any second now, so I don't want to ride from you. I just was like, no, I'm walking down the street. And I'm minding my business on the phone with my dad. And this is how you're acting. So, yeah, I was just like, I knew from the way you parked your car that I did not want to talk to you. You look like one of them. You looked like one of them off rip. And guess what? You were one of them. And I think it's very odd of you to really be fussing me out at the light. But, you know, okay. And so then when I crossed the street and then he drove past me another time, he beeped at me like a really long beep, like, I'm angry type of beep. And I'm just like, I don't know what you want me to do for you, sis. At all. I don't know what you got out of that whole situation. I think you riled yourself up and made yourself angry because I literally did nothing to you. I just told you I didn't want to talk to you, but I'm pretty sure you get that often because the way you approached the situation was nuts. So I can't be the first person that said, get out of here. I can't be the first person. And you're not going to sit here and tell me anything otherwise. Like, no. Absolutely not. This is your life. You do wild stuff all the time and you get what you get. I don't know. Just very odd. Very odd fella. like for real, I just can't. I'm just like, yeah, no, men. Right? Love them. Some of them. But the rest of them, no, sir. Because that whole situation, no woman that has ever tried to talk to me acted like that after I was like, I'm good. They just like, dang, sucks to suck. And then move on with their life. Because that's what regular people do. They just move on with their life like, dang, L. And then keep it moving. I'm going to take my L with, you know, with regularness. I'm not going to take it with anger. But, yeah. So, that's what happened the other day. And hopefully I never had to experience something like that again. Because, what was that? But, yeah. I can't even remember what I was about to say because I'm really like, he really did that. Like in actuality, like in real life, like, what? But yeah, for me, third time tea, it's over. Thank y'all.